Alright, so let's go ahead and clone our Nexus for this next part, and we'll go down to our classical section again and go into our 70s vinyl strings. And again, if you don't have Nexus, you can probably use Citrus, and it has some orchestra type sounds in it somewhere. You're just kind of looking for like a sharp type of string sound. So let's see if they have anything a little better on this. Maybe you could use that cello, even though that's a little bright. You could probably pull it off with this violin as well, but as you can tell, I mean, the difference in sound quality is just huge compared to Nexus, so that's why it's imperative that you guys really go ahead and find these plugins to use if you really want to get to that next level of producing. So let me go ahead and lay this pattern down, and I'll show you guys the notes again. And if you guys have a good ear, you can tell I played the exact same thing I was playing with the brass sound, this part right here. But I did play a little lower than I wanted, so what I'll do is exit out of here, go back to here, select it and click edit, transpose 1 octave up, and now it'll be at C6. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing we did with the other one, where we just want to do it like this. Let's take a listen to this, turn it up a little, maybe pan it to the right. Okay, so that's cool. Now the next thing I want to add in here is purity, and I have a synth sound in here that I really like, that I think will fit into the second part real nice, and just add break it up a little bit, add another little interesting element to it. So we'll go to purity, and we'll go to the presets, delete synth, and it's called the Power Saw. It's a real interesting kind of cool sharp sound, and we'll be adding this on the second part. And if you don't have purity, again, you can use the 3X oscillator and maybe use like these 3 shapes. Come over here to miscellaneous and make sure it's on mono so it'll bend. Okay, and you can go ahead and use that if you don't have the purity. And let me go ahead and put these notes in here, and then I'll show them to you guys. Actually, we don't need the weight because we're putting it on the second part again. So, and let's snap to 1/4 of a beat. Okay, and we'll go ahead and to the half step again. And these are the notes right here. So you're just bending your fingers up, and then you're doing a little run down. So real simple. Again, if you want to see the note names, D sharp to a G, then a regular D, a C, and then A sharp, G sharp, G, and F. So real simple, but it sounds good, and we'll turn that down as well a little bit, maybe pan to the right a little bit. So let's take a listen to it. Okay, and that's cool. So let's go ahead and add our final element, which will be our bass. And just to keep up with the live feel, we kind of want to use a bass that has a live feel to it. Now there is a lot better bass sounds in Nexus, Hypersonic, Dimension Pro, but just to keep it simple and have everybody be able to keep up, we'll just use the Boo bass, which comes with FL. This is what it sounds like without tweaking it. We'll turn the treble down a little bit, turn the bass up, and the mids up a little bit. Okay, so real simple. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Record everything again. We'll use 1/4 of a beat snap. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, we put that in there. And I was off on this part a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and drag that over like that. But here's what it looks like. You're basically just playing the root note of each key. So a C, A sharp, G sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C, and you put the D over top of it, and then you're doing the same run you did with the synth sound. A sharp, G sharp, G, F. So real simple. And that sounds good, and that pretty much covers the basics of the beat. As you can tell, it wasn't very hard. It's a real simple project to get going. Doesn't need a lot of skill. You need 3 chords to really make it happen.